Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we're going to be coloring in my debt tracker for the month of November. So we know I paid off one student loan, whoop whoop. And so also I wanted to explain how I feel in these debt trackers here. I use pie charts because I like looking at and thinking of things as percentages of a whole. Okay, and so when I'm paying off debt, I work counterclockwise. But if I were saving, I would go clockwise. So the way my brain works is like as soon as I see this, I know I got 65% left to go. And it's just easier for me to identify that versus me trying to do some math. Sometimes that doesn't always work out for me. But also I wanted to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, watching my videos, and being so supportive, giving me advice when I ask for it, because I really do appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Okay, so you're seeing me color in Fed Loan F1 and G10 from the first half of the month. So the first snowball payment I made was $773.43, $771.59 went to principal, and $1.84 went to interest. The structure of my debt priority, I had 13 different debts, but my student loans technically had 20 of them within the student loan category. So I gave each of the student loans a letter. I didn't follow Dave Ramsey's debt snowball method for paying off my debt exclusively. And I want to be upfront with you guys about that. I compared what he was telling me versus when I did the math on my own, and I realized I could pay less on my car by going ahead and pay it off. So I was paying less as far as interest because it had a higher interest rate than any of my student loans, and I actually would have stayed in debt 6 months longer. So there you go. I'm all about, following other people's methods if they work for you, but if you can do something to prove something else, I'm like, hey, give it a try. You always have something to fall back on. So you guys saw me pay Fed Loan G10 with that snowball payment. I think it was $521.15. And so the principal $510.57 went to principal. $10.58 went to interest. And so I'm very thankful I got that check from the Gap Insurance, because that came in handy because I'll be able to pay off this loan this year instead of 2020, which is what I was projecting. Okay, so this is the latter half of the month. So I'm writing in my actual payoff date. On each of my debt trackers, I always write in a goal payoff date and then the actual payoff date. And I was just showing you guys that I'm using a Crayola Super Tips marker. I've had these for about a couple of years. So to principal, $927.14. $2.12 went to interest, and then $929.26 was the total payment for the remainder of the month. That includes the $10 that I paid as part of my IBR payment. And that's why I always wait a couple of days after the 18th to make my snowball payment the last half of the month, because I'm waiting on that to process. Okay, and I was able to color in about 20% of Fed Loan G10 with my last snowball payment, and it was for $487.01. $484.36 went to principal, $2.65 went to interest. So next month, I'm going to take you guys on every single debt payment that I make, so that way you can see how the payments get split up. So that way, when I take you into the account, you can at least see what the last payment did. And I want to show you firsthand what happens when you are in IBR for an extended amount of time. So total overall, I paid $3,087.65 to my student loans. $2,713 went to principal, and $374.47 went to interest. And so if y'all stuck it out with me this long, thank you all for watching. You have a super fantastic morning, afternoon, or evening. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. Bye.